7, right? It's Act 7. Yeah, well, the Elysia ticket's not going anywhere. Sakura dies twice. That's even more funny now that Sekiro exists. Remember when this game when Sanka Saga originally came out, Sekiro wasn't released. Sekiro hadn't come out. Did they rename it afterwards? Sakiko? Did they rename it afterwards? I don't remember if this was these when they had to have renamed it afterwards, right? Alright, take it easy. Yeah, the late chap like starting in Act 5, I think, is when the CN voiceovers kicked in. You notice this Castellan outfit? She's wearing this choker that's attached to this. I bet she's wearing like a harness underneath. This look of shock is really good. I guess in this timeline, in this bubble universe, Otto is less bad compared to the main timeline because Callan lived. And in this case, Otto almost became like a Siegfried in the sense that he raised Sakura but would never like acknowledge her, right? And in this storyline, Kasumi's origin very much mimics like K423. The Preda Ghoul. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so on CN it would have been like it was like a month and a half before. Yeah, originally Sanka Saga was patch 3.6. December 26th was the first day of the patch because that was when the PC client launched. Oh, that stinks, Crimson. Sekiro was out for half a year? When did Sekiro come out? I thought Sekiro wasn't out until like 2020-ish. 2018? March 2019. Okay, so maybe just my memory is bad. Okay, I guess it really is just my memory is bad. Then they probably didn't change it then. Sakura dies twice. I probably laughed at it back in 2019 as well. No, morphine. No. Why? No, what happened? There's nothing left to level up, Fumi. Everything's already pretty much maxed. Did I remember DN? DN who? D's nuts? Was that a D's nuts jokes, Mang? Trying to get me into one of those? Can't get me in a trap if I spring the trap first. This is going in the VOD too, Mang. He said DN, so DN is the initials for D's nuts. So he was trying to bait me into a D's nuts joke, but I sprung the joke before. I sprung the punchline before he could catch me with it. Mang. Yeah, man. I think D's nuts jokes have probably been like half a generation ago. Max level is 88 for captains. Valkyrie's max out at 80, Fumi. And thanks for the follow, Fumi.
我只是一个天生比普通人多一些力量的凡人，而现在这个凡人正准备拼尽自己最后的气力，去守护自己触手可及的东西。
即使在你目不能及的地方，有人会因此而死去。
近在咫尺的哭声，我尚且无法止住，又该如何抓住远方向神明求救的手？
真是催人泪下的觉悟啊！
什么人？
利用咒印的暴走将我转移到其他的世界里。原来如此，这就是你的答案吗？
这个声音，为什么？怎么可能？
Oh, yikes. Yeah, we're maxed out on this storyline stuff. Okay, Jizo!
真是催人泪下的觉悟啊！
DN used to be meta, oh god.
什么人？
利用咒印的暴走将
这个是怎么可能？
Hey, look, it's Yai Miko, Yai Guji from Genshin.
你到底要用他的面孔愚弄我到什么地步？
愚问，人类的行动本就有趣至极，我又何必多此一举？
什么？
我被封印进黑匣中的时间实在太过久远。 久到连我自己都已经记不清自己存在的意义。说起来，我还得感谢你，人类，是你给了我重见天日的契机。虽然我很快又被束缚在了这具残破的身体里，但总好过在黑匣里那些连时间都已经失去概念的经历。
I think so, yeah. SK should already have your double S leader skill. But I don't think you get your attack speed stuff for SK's burst mode and stuff, right? I think you still need SK to double S for all that other stuff.
你到底想说什么？
在重见光明后的这些时间里，观察人类是我找到的为数不多的乐趣。人类实在太过有趣。 只要给予一点点的契机，就能做出超出预想的行动。你们的组织似乎把我叫做侵蚀律者，但是侵蚀究竟是什么？病毒、思想同化，还是你们口中能够令人发疯的狂气？
That's scary, Drimson.
我仅仅是放大了你们内心深处本就拥有的东西。
不要再说
正义感、负罪感，因为这情感太过纯粹，你才会越陷越深，直到现在这般境地。被侵蚀律者的狂气所沾染，化身为冷酷无情的城主，只有在夜晚才会偶尔找回自己。此乃谎言。 那只不过是被放大的罪恶感吞没后，将染指经济的行为合理化的借口而已。你的愤怒并非仇恨这类单纯的东西，而是被击破真相后的恼羞成怒。
It's you yourself. You played yourself.
愚弄你的，永远是身为人类的你自己。
You played yourself. Oh no.
不要再说了。
但是，最令我愉悦的却并不是你。
You're not my favorite clown.
你以为你决定留下来重建八重村是出于自己的责任感？你以为你借助外力不老不死，代替巫女守护这片土地？你以为你制造第二容器是为了将我再次封印？你以为的都没错，但又都错得离谱。这一切都是那个男人想要的结果。
all part of Otto's plan?
那个男人，
DK, welcome.
没错，当初不远万里为你送来那把金色十字架的男人，在我刚被封印到这具身体的时候，就注意到我并未彻底陷入沉睡。
So then again, Otto turned out to be
我们做了一笔交易，在你因为失去这身体的主人，
Otto was a dick.
他说，这样下去，卡莲必然会毫无抵抗的被天命带走，接受叛教的审判。这个世界最终会怎样，我没有兴趣。唯独卡莲，我一定要让他活下去。
奥图，
于是，我回应了，而相对的，那个男人答应我，待时机成熟，他会助我解开封印。
难道是？
就结果而言，你的确重新振作起来，不惜与天命为敌，也要留在这里。这个八重体本就是为你专门打造的鸟笼，而那具全新的容器更是由你亲手制造，还自己逐一解开我的封印，最后走到了这里。
Searching for that one timeline. That was the orphanage timeline, right? Where Otto dies at the end from being sick.
愉悦，实在是令人愉悦。
Otto is the best clown ever. Otto is the best clown ever. In what timeline did Otto not make a deal with a Herrscher that backfired? Otto is the best clown ever. Yeah, just never forget. Otto is the best clown ever. Yeah, the only timeline where Otto was a good guy was the one where he became the orphanage manager after Callan died. To carry on Callan's dreams. That's the only good Otto, and then he dies at the end of that storyline.
不可能，
不愿接受现实的话，不如去问问躲在一旁窥视许久的小姑娘如何。
丽塔，是你？
卡莲大人，
Otto lives in a society. Oh god.
你只是这一代他留在我身边的信使。
是信使，也是暗桩。卡莲大人，
那个嘱托，
协助容器破坏外道六法的封印，以及在容器被彻底占据后，不惜一切代价讨伐复活的第12旅程。
好了，无聊的伤感就到这里，是时候让我接受新的容器了。
我可没打算这么轻易的把身体让给你。
夏，在这样的真相面前，也能保持冷静吗？
讽刺的是，这也是他交给我的东西。
青石律者，你似乎忘记了，只要鹰的身体还未破碎，你根本无法脱困占据新的容器。
In that timeline, I don't think so. Maybe, I don't remember.
愚蠢的女人，
I think there were a lot of timelines where he did kill the original Welt.
躲在一边偷偷看戏吧。这把玉灵刀里蕴含的一缕神性的确非常棘手，但是数百年的时间也足够我侵染他的刀灵。只是不知道在场的3位又能坚持到什么地步呢？来吧，履行契约的时候到了。
Okay, let's go. Jizo. Do you remember Welt having a huge bane? Oh, maybe. I don't remember. Was there a Jizo EX? I can't remember either. Heretical Dreadnought. Is there a phase 2? There's a phase. Oh. It's like there's a phase 2. Oh no, it's Sakura. There was a Jizo EX. Okay, let's see it.
终于干掉了吗？玉灵刀刀灵赖以显形的崩坏能反应已经完全消失，
但是源头还没有掐灭。
快，卡莲大人！
恶鬼道，还是迟了。
My weak legs failed me.
身体使不上力气，这种规模的空间扭曲，再这样下去，城主府势必会彻底倒塌。
卡莲
Screamed out her voice and saw her turn around and gesture me to be quiet.
把你从实验舱带出来的那个夜晚，时隔100年，我再次看到了御神木花开满树。霞，并非代号。 而是我给予你的最初的名字。夜莺八重，花叶同生，如云似霞。和御神木的花名相同，你的名字叫做八重霞。
Is the captain voiced as well in Sanka? I don't think so. I don't think the captain is voiced. And then, is this the origin of Jizo? No. Well, it's the same origin as Jizo in the past. So the original origin of Jizo is that in the previous era, Rin woke up as the Herrscher of Corruption, and then she was murdered while she was still being held. And then when they murdered her, the Herrscher of Corruption went crazy, and then they sealed it in the black box. Now, fast forward to current era, the black box, Callan took to from Europe into the Far East. And then that's kind of like where all the timelines of Jizo, they more or less, like, they play out the same. She gently cuddled Sakura, clasped the blade handle, and slowly drew it out from the cold body. It's the last thing I saw.
真是感人肺腑的告别。
我早该这么做了。
但是你依旧没有办法彻底消灭我，
所以我才利用金术的暴走，把你永远的流放到另一个维度的世界。
果然，人类的挣扎永远都看不腻呀。那么，看在你这么努力的份上，最后再告诉你一件好事吧。
你想说什么？
这具身体里早就没有叫做八重音的灵魂了。你直到最后都徒劳无功的离魂转移实验，早在很久以前就已经实现了。
难道说
后续的容器之所以全部失败，理由只有一个：它唯一的灵魂已经寄宿在了最初的容器里。
Kinda Mang, but like some of the Captain verse stories, the Captain just does not remember anything, and so like he's like he's like he's only a Mega Chad, not a Giga Chad.
果然如此吧？
depends on the event.
好想再看一眼每夜的樱花呀！
See you in the next world. No, not this song. After taking me out, Rita left in a hurry, perhaps to report to her master for further instructions. I wandered around aimlessly around the ruins, trying to find any proof that Callan was still breathing. But I knew it's an effort in vain. After retrieving the ruins, the reality that Callan was gone forever began to sink in. Though overcome by grief, my ninja sense still picked up the approaching steps. Hey! A relief took over my mind. You came. How is May? I settled her in the shed of the old town. She woke up, but her memories didn't. Can't even remember anything about her father. The work of the Praetor Rune might actually be a blessing in disguise for her. After all, she is just a simple and stubborn girl. Simple minds tend to resort to extremity under great pressure. Surprised to find you still caring about others. Callan, I knew you've been watching me all along. Don't mind me. I've been alone my whole life. It changes nothing. But your swollen red eyes beg to differ. Your inconsideration never ceases to amaze me. Besides, I don't know who these tears are for. Oh? It's just, right at that moment, I was struck by an overwhelming sorrow, as if someone was weeping in my body. Not exactly a believer of souls. Even after the Drift Souls and Hephaestus, I'd rather see them as obsessions. For the tears and grief bursting out the moment Callan went away, if I had to put words on them, I'd say they're emotions from deep within, and I couldn't tell if it's me or someone else. So, is it a curse not to be able to see light? Perhaps the craving for light is the real curse. She created me and sent me to the Overseer out of her own obsession. It's perfectly fine on my own as an Anbu ninja until she crashed into my life. She gave me an origin story and asked me to carry the name Yai Kasumi, willful and hell-bent to the very end. Without knowing my past, maybe I wouldn't be troubled by something I didn't have. If I hadn't shown up here, maybe she would still be alive and well. After all that's said and done, maybe you could come with me. You? By the way, if Rita was being honest, she's the Overseer's eyes here, not you. Recall she said I was the second one breaking into her mansion. Breaking into the Rita mansion? Uh-huh. Who are you really? I'm merely a boat runner. Running a boat of homeless misfits and rebels like you. I'm not a cuddling animal. In the end, you're just like her, reaching out and spitting irresponsible words like, find peace within yourself. False hopes only bring sharper pains. People like me who were born to be tools tend to stomach the hard truth early on. Guilt and self-loathe are like aged smears impossible to wash off. Maybe you're right, but it's exactly the hard truth about my wretched life that brought me here. Luckily, when I was whining, someone told me there were people who needed me, and I just needed to find them. People like us can only accept ourselves when we're appreciated and recognized by others. Maybe it's just an occasional gesture of kindness, but it did warm up my heart, twisted by regret and resentment. You know, that's actually what happened when I started playing Honkai. Like, I was very bitter at the end of 2019 and I was going through a lot of stuff that year, you know? And now I want to be the person to reach out my hand to you. Yeah. Now I want to teach you guys how to play better Honkai. Well, not the top 100 players. They're here to help too. Tell us more. Well, yeah, I'll tell you after this, after the VOD. I need you. Are you coming with me? From someone with a mysterious identity and nothing but sweet talks. Who? Are you coming with me? You take me in, even though I'm a trained killer? Are you coming with me? 3 times, he said. What is he, Jesus? Captain Jesus over here? Oh, we have audio in Japanese now. It's the song. It's her song.
わらわはずっとそれについて考えていた。それはきっと今を生きる自分のことを永遠に好きになれないから。そうわらわに教えてくれた人がいた。彼女がまだ彼女であった時。しかし今日になってもなお、わらわはその言葉の意味を理解できていない。故に汝を見続けるしかなかった。彼女のために生まれた汝を。汝から彼女が口にしなかった言葉を見つけるまでは。何せ汝は昨日のわらわ。わらわは明日の汝じゃから。
わらわは何の答えも持たぬ。汝にかけられる言葉もない。それでも昨日の自分に何か言わねばならぬのなら、明日汝は必ず厚かましくも生き続けるのじゃ。
I need your money. Now that Raksha's rage is retrieved, I feel there's more to it than we've known. Why do you say that? The other 5 runes are simply energy containers, but the Praetor rune seems to be a crystal shard. Oh, that's right, what it is. No wonder the Praetor rune can open up portals to alien realms. The Praetor rune is the ether anchor. Each representing consciousness, binding, domination, destruction, and creation. Oh no, they're all Hersher cores. No, don't mind me. It's not important anymore. And here we are, Kasumi. This is my boat. We're on a boat. Welcome on board, Hyperion. I remember when I saw this for the first time, I was like, "Oh, I'm the captain." I thought Otto was the captain the entire storyline up until this moment. I thought we were gonna get a dramatic reveal back on the original Sanka Saga, because I had never played a Captain Verse event at that time. So I thought when the ferryman was revealed, I thought it was gonna be Otto or like maybe Siegfried or Welt or somebody. No, it's actually you. All right, Jizo EX. Is it canon that she's now on the Hyperion? It's only Captain Verse canon. So Captain Verse has a separate continuity from the main universe. Ah, I didn't even have to deal with phase 3. Nice. Easy. Honkai lore, yeah, Honkai lore can be quite convoluted. And then having Captain Verse layered on top of that. So Captain Verse, it echoes a lot of the motifs of the main universe. You'll see and hear a lot of recurring themes, right? Like in this case, Sanka Saga, the whole Callan storyline is like repeated a lot. And then, you know, it gives kind of an alternate ending to the way they die, because in the original storyline, both Sakura and Callan die at the 500 years ago point. Whereas this lets us do a little bit more. So this is my collection box. This is my collection box. This is just gonna sit in a box and it's never gonna be used. Never gonna get used.